Hello, Aries and Aries rising. Happy Memorial Day weekend and welcome to your June-July forecast. We have an exciting time coming up for you, and activities are going to be picking up. And of course, it's the start of summer, and some children are already out of school, so that opens up a lot of different opportunities. So I want to say thank you with gratitude for you allowing me to share time with you here on my YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, sharing that with anyone that you think that would be excited about the information. If you leave me comments, I'm happy to get back with you. And you can also reach out to me on Instagram, Kimberly Knox, and you'll see some daily tidbits about what's happening to keep you in the flow on a daily basis, and some inspirational thoughts and images and some fun stuff on health. So, what's happening with this Gemini new moon, and what is Gemini all about? So, in the time of Gemini, we are setting our communication intentions for the entire year. Not just communication, but our thoughts, our thinking, elevating our sense of our attitudes. A positive attitude, as you know, draws to you more positive people and more opportunity. So Gemini is about communication and creating those connections that create opportunity. So ask yourself, what do you think when new opportunities come to you? Do you think of them as, oh no, like there could be a problem involved, or do you keep open and curious? So what's happening right now in the sky is this mutable T square that's been connecting and going on. It'll continue through August or through July mostly. This new moon is sitting and filling out, creating a complete mutable grand square. So, or mutable cross, whatever you want to call it. So, mutable though is fun because it's flexible and it's curious and it's social and it allows for movement. So, these this time is really going to help push us along in what we need to do and and these things that we're trying to achieve. So this time is really, really great. And Venus sitting there is opening us up to, reaching out to really speaking our truth on who we are. So let's get to your ruler. We're going to talk about where there's action going on in your chart, where there's love and affection type of opportunities, and some of the big things. And then make sure you find my regular video for the new moon and full moon stuff, and you'll get more complete dates and everything. So your ruler has gone back into Scorpio. That happened just recently on May 27th. So you're power packed here. Mars is still in retrograde. It's digging in, helping us make corrections in certain areas. So that's gone back into your 8th house areas. So something regarding your deeper intimacy with others, partnership combinations. This is dealing with developing, looking at the partnerships that you have in business, relationships. This also has to do with your debt. It has to do with the money, other people's money. So maybe you're restructuring your mortgage, or you're having to look at your finances in a deeper way. Going back and reviewing that, it has to do with money from a partner. So perhaps it's money related to a divorce or a partnership, either breaking up or involving in that. So some of those issues are happening. And it is going to be going direct on June the 29th. So you're going to feel a surge again of energy as your ruler moves forward in this very powerful, deep, willful sign of Scorpio. And it's going to stay there in your 8th house, helping you clean up all of these issues all the way through August the 2nd. So that's your ruler, and you are definitely power filled. Okay, so the other thing, where is love and affection happening for you in those capabilities? Well, this new moon, we've got Venus, and Venus has already gone into your 3rd house. That happened way back last Tuesday on May the 24th. So that would have brought new opportunities to go out with friends and go to go meet up on Wednesday night, like Hump Day Wednesday, or going out for drinks with the girls on Fridays. So it's meeting up with your friends in your local area. Maybe you have an opportunity to go on a short trip and go and relax. And that's going to carry you all the way through June 17th, when then Venus goes into your 4th house of home and bringing you opportunities to have joyful experiences at home with your family, with your spouse, with your loved ones, with your boyfriend, or just by yourself, decorating, doing things, enjoying quiet time. Um, so some other hot date nights. Let me just get these out for you here. So on June 3rd, that's coming up. This is actually before the new moon. Venus is going to be first quarter to Neptune. So the second and third, you can feel some a great time to set out on date nights then. And then if you've got some relationship that's been taking form, Venus is going to be with Saturn, giving you something real and lasting. Else, it'll give you a reality check once, because Venus and Neptune together can be a little bit dreamy and having on rose-colored glasses. So you'll clearly be, straightened out by the end of the day there. But what it is when Venus and Neptune got together, and that was on May 20th, 21st, that weekend. Sorry, March 20th, 21st. It was right on the vernal equinox. So this is like a dream board time. So you're seeing what's happening. You're seeing like where did you put your dreams and emphasis into, and that's unfolding, and that's fantastic. Another really great time, of course, June 17th, Venus goes into your fourth house. So you've got all this warmth and lovely happenings around the home and around just right where you live, having people over, having little home parties, home barbecues. June 26th and 27th, Venus is in a really romantic alignment with Neptune. So the 26th and 27th, I believe that's a Thursday and Friday. When is that? 20 is a Sunday. It's a Sunday and Monday. So, that's here, Sunday fun day. Make sure you're planning something really fun then. Then your ruler, when that goes direct on June 29th into June 30th, really power-packed time. So this could be a really exciting sexual time, deeper intimacy. Venus opposing Pluto is very, very sexy, but make sure not to get into arguments, because when Mars stations, that's very powerful, and it could bring up some jealousy and things like that. But it can also bring out deeper connection, and that's important. On July the 1st, Venus and Jupiter team up. This is a Friday, so make sure you're planning some great stuff for the holiday weekend, July 4th. The whole thing is going to be really great because we've got Sun also in a nice alignment with Neptune, and then in the middle of the week after June, it's a really great time for you to just go on vacation if you can. Venus trining Mars, and that's nice and spicy, and it's fun because those are the two relationship planets getting together. And then July the 7th, this is a Thursday night, and this is going to be sparked with fun and being lively because it's teaming up with Uranus. So those are some hot date night times for you. What else is going on? So we know that your ruler Mars is just, it's really digging in right now, and you're making some corrections. That's great. Saturn is always telling us what we need to do. Saturn in Sagittarius is still retrograde until August in your ninth house, telling you it's a time to get deeper education in something that you're going to be using in your career. You're in preparation mode, or perhaps you're traveling long distance because maybe you need to go to China for something that you're working on in business in some way. But you've got a lot of really powerful aspects for grounding around business, work, your career, and making extra money if you take that forward. The mutable cross, what that's telling us is to get in touch with those visions that we have. Get out of the savior victim type of role. Aries is not usually one to get involved in savior victim kind of things. They're just on to the next thing, and they're excited about something, and they love the chase of something new. But getting connection with your visions, this is the entrepreneurial part. You've got to be able to see something. Saturn is giving us the enthusiasm to get, deeper education, to be connected with our truth, our inner truth, and get new knowledge to open us up and expand our mind, not to be kept low in dogmatic beliefs, but to be keeping open. And that's what Gemini is telling us too. Be curious, be open, don't get stuck. And then we've got the other part, Jupiter, and Jupiter's been in your sixth house of work, your health and maintenance. And it's telling us, and that's gone direct already. So it's moving forward in Virgo, telling us to maintain our routine, our health, and that's going to fortify you for what you're working on in your career. But so Jupiter Jupiter in Virgo wants us now to not be toiling at work, but to love our work because, Virgos can work really hard. So if you're going to work hard, you might as well do something that you love. So this month, you've got a lot of action going on. Make sure that you're getting out there, doing something fun with friends in your local area. This is going to play out. The first quarter is going to be June the 12th, so you'll see something spark around that time. And then we've got the full moon coming up on the 20th. And on the 20th is the day after Father's Day, but this full moon is the second full moon in the sign of Sagittarius, which you love. You love Sagittarius. It's another fire sign as well, and that is actually more rare than having a blue moon, which is two full moons in 1 month. So we've got full moons in Sagittarius. So it was in 0 degrees practically this past month, and at 29, it's like we're finishing up something that's going to be lying up here in your ninth house. And so again, you might actually have some travel opportunities. Something's coming to a head. Maybe there's something that you started for education that's coming up at this full moon. And then we have Neptune stationing right at the first quarter moon, and it's bringing out this whole T-square, just allowing us to go forward but stay flexible. Now you're a great sign to just move forward with things. So do it, have fun, get things cleared up with whatever you need to with finances, restructuring. You'll feel much freer, and have a fabulous month. You can reach out to me for private natal chart consultations where we look at your own chart and what's going on. You have a fabulous month and have a beautiful Memorial Day weekend.